Hey, what's shaking, soldiers? Coach Donna J here, and welcome to my channel, Savvy Soldier. Have you been struggling as a beginner with creating your thumbnails for YouTube? I'm hoping that today I can share some of my knowledge to help you at least get started. Just take the first step. This tutorial will not take very long. And if you haven't already done so, I want you to go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. Just go ahead, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and be sure to leave a comment. So, winning thumbnails for beginners for YouTube. Looking at this thumbnail that I've created to even get this started, you can tell just by looking at the picture what I'm going to be talking about. And that's what your thumbnail should do. Follow me at Savvy Soldier. I'm Coach Donna J. You can follow me at Savvy Soldier on YouTube, on Instagram, and even on, what is it? Oh, the other one. TikTok. Yeah. Forgot. So I'm going to talk about defining what a thumbnail is, the 4 major characteristics of a good thumbnail, and the ETH principle, the introduction to Canva, and hopefully you'll have some questions that I can answer in the comment section. Thumbnails are a glimpse of what your video is going to be about, so that viewers can decide if it's what they want to watch. And a good thumbnail is going to draw your viewers in to watch that content. There are 4 major components that I believe are in a good thumbnail: the topic, the title, the thumbnail graphics, and the timestamp. So think of it as the 4 T's. So what do I mean by the topic? What are you going to deliver? What are they going to watch? And when it comes to your topic, you want to deliver what it is that they want. I'm not an individual that if I see the topic on gaming, I'm going to push the watch button. That's just not something that I'm into. However, if it's something on travel, if it's something on the health benefits of travel, if it's something on traveling internationally and what type of insurance you should have, if it's talking about Mexico or Chapala, anything in the Caribbean, if it's talking about things that I need to get in order so that I have some residual income coming in during my golden years, those are the topics that are going to draw me in. Those are the topics that I'm going to display pictures of to draw others in to watch my content. Your title needs to be short and memorable. So looking at this picture we have here, self-care isn't selfish, that's something that you will remember. You know it's going to be talking about things that I can do to indulge in self-care, and I don't have to feel guilty about it. That's something I would push, let go, start. I want to watch this. Thumbnail graphics, colors, fonts, and pictures. Looking at this, you know I'm going to talk about vacation. You've got the yellows and the blues, and you've got the gold and the green. So it's colors that catch your attention. It looks like it's going to be fun. If I'm looking for something on vacation, this is a thumbnail. This is a picture that I would want to see. T also stands for timestamp. Now, timestamp, I want to talk just a little bit about this. When you're starting off, try to get your videos to be at least 8 to 12 minutes long. That is going to get you in the habit of having a video that is at least long enough that once you become monetized, ads can be put on your videos. And ads could equal money that could generate some passive income for you. If you're going to do shorts, it needs to be under 60 seconds. But for timestamp, I want you to kind of focus on getting at least 8 to 12 minutes in so that you just become accustomed that this video has an opportunity to get some ads put on it once I get to my 1,000 subscribers, my 1,000 raving fans. The other thing is that when you're doing your videos, the timestamp is usually going to be down in the lower right-hand corner. That's one of the things that I look at when I'm looking to see what I'm wanting to watch on YouTube, because I have a tight schedule. If I get to a video that looks like it might be interesting, the second thing I'm going to look at is the timestamp. And if it says 30 minutes or less, usually I can watch that. But if it's something that says like 5 hours, the likelihood of me watching it the first time I'm looking at this or it's coming to my attention is going to be a no, because I don't usually have 5 hours to sit and watch something. So be mindful of your timestamp. Know that that is going to be something that will impact whether an individual will watch your video or not. Now, I'm a blue personality and I got a little orange, so I like things to be succinct and short. I have a friend, Donna. She's a green personality, so it's nothing for her to watch a 2-hour, 3-hour video. Not me. So I want to talk a little bit about the Eve principle. The Eve principle is my way of making sure that I'm mindful of that when I'm putting something together, it's going to be educational, it's going to be valuable, and it's going to be entertaining. Educational. I share what I know to help others grow. I have a nursing background, and so a lot of the content that I bring has that flavor in it. When traveling, how is it helpful? How is it healthy? How is it beneficial? How does it promote longevity? When I'm talking about creating a slide hustle, getting something, you may call it a side hustle, I call it a slide hustle. And the reason is that I try to talk to baby boomers and late bloomers about getting some type of passive income in place so that when you slide off into retirement, you still have some money that's coming in from something that you've created, that you love, that you're inspired by, that is valuable to other individuals, and they are willing to pay you for it. So those are the type of things that I share so that my baby boomers and late bloomers can live the best life, can live that abundant life, who can live free and not worry about the cost of living and whether or not their pension or their Social Security is going to be enough. It needs to be valuable. Provide helpful, needed information that's desired. So let's say that I'm going to be talking about a vacation. My group, the baby boomers and late bloomers, mature women, for the most part, when I say vacation, they're not thinking about spring break like when we were in high school or when we were in college. They're thinking more of a refined area, someplace where they can have cool blue water, someplace where there's not going to be a lot of ankle biters, tripping over their feet while they're trying to relax in the sun or in a cabana somewhere. When I talk about vacation for my group, we're talking about all-inclusives. We're talking about things that are financially available for us, that they're budget friendly. So we may go on cruises, we may go to the Caribbean, we may go any number of places, but we're not going to be focusing on wild, crazy parties where we are regretful the next morning. Vacations for us are going to be kind of divified, if you get my drift. And then entertaining. Content needs to hold the audience attention. It needs to keep them engaged. You want them leaving comments. You want them throwing up the thumb for thumbs up. You want them to watch more than 50% of the video. So content needs to hold your attention, and it also needs to keep your clients or your customers, your raving fans engaged. Now I'd like to introduce you to Canva. Canva is actually the platform that I am presenting this information to you on. There's a lot that you can do with Canva. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and download it. I'm an Apple girl, so that's why I have the Apple Store there. But you can download Canva if you have any type of phone or tablet, iPad, iPhone, computer. Go ahead. Go to canva.com and just download the app. There's a free version and there is the pro version. I'm using the pro version. I tried the free version. It was good starting off as a beginner, But as I began to learn more things that I wanted to do, I had to have the Pro, and it was very affordable. So before you create your design, answer these 3 questions. What is your video about? Who would be interested in this type of content? And what will the viewer learn from watching your video? So when you get to your Canva account, go ahead and open it up. The first thing that we're going to see is this. We're part of 1 million people strong using Canva, 100 million people strong using Canva. So at the top, you'll have the design or a picture of yourself that you can upload. But what we're going to start with is create a design. So go ahead and just click there. That will give you this drop down menu. And in the drop down menu, what I want you to do is choose YouTube thumbnail. You guys could actually follow along with me and create your first thumbnail. Just a simple thumbnail. You'll get better as you use it more and more. So when you open up create a thumbnail for YouTube, you'll get this blank canvas here. And off to the left, you have all these graphics that you can choose to use and then just alter them to your specific taste. You have the elements up here. You have the text box, which we're getting ready to use. I have a folder here of projects that I've already started and saved. You can upload pictures and a whole gamut of other things. One of the things I want to encourage you baby boomers especially, I know what you guys are like. You get this this information and you say, oh, I don't know how to use it. Get in there and play with it. Don't be afraid that you're going to break it. Anything that breaks is fixable. You know, you can call and get support. They'll help you to use it. There's other YouTube videos out there to help you navigate your way through this. It is not a difficult application whatsoever. Get in there, open stuff up, play, and get your thumbnail up and running. So we have templates, we have elements, we have uploads, text, projects, photos, styles, and more. So go ahead and hit the text box and your paragraph text box will come up. I want to encourage you to select what your text is going to be. Choose a font. Up here, you see that Playfair display is shown. You can hit this little arrow here and it'll have a drop down menu and you can change your font. You can change the color of your font by going to the A that's got the little rainbow up underneath it and use that to choose what color font you want. Decide on the text positioning. For this particular thumbnail, I wanted my positioning to be in the center and somewhat at the top. And so my title of this YouTube or this particular thumbnail that I was making was called Winning Thumbnails. Go ahead and add some graphics. Over to the left, there is a search box. You can put whatever you want in there and begin searching for graphics that are going to bring your thumbnail to life, which is going to draw your audience in to want to watch what it is that you're talking about. When you get that on your canvas, you will see where you can hit remove background. And I often do that with some of the pictures because I'm building my own stuff. So just hit erase the background, delete the background, get rid of the background as I've done here. And then I centered that YouTube logo just up under the title of this particular thumbnail. But you can remove backgrounds. I also, when I'm teaching as an educator or as a professional or as someone who knows whatever it is that I'm talking about, I want to use a photograph of myself. And again, I will delete the background off of that photo. But you are the professional. You are the one that they are going to come to get their information. So in your tutorials, you want to make sure that your pictures of that. Now, if you are traveling and you are talking about this fantastic vacation you're on, then you want to show vacation shots, you know, real spots where you had it going on, where you were enjoying yourself, where it was a beautiful scenery. You would want to add that to your thumbnail in the event that you are showing off some of the areas that you're traveling in. But they want to see you. They want to know that you are a human being. They don't want a robot teaching them. They want a real person that they can connect with. Tell your story with your graphics. What is your video about? Do searches and find out places and graphics that will draw your audience in. And try to use different background colors. So here on this particular thumbnail, I started off and it was white, and then I changed it to like a blue, an aqua blue. But you can see here that there are different colors that are represented in the photo. These are some default colors down here. And because I have my brand colors, there's also a section where the brand colors are there. So if I wanted to go with my brand color as a background, I could have done that. But for training purposes, I just went ahead and used the turquoise. But use colors. Colors bring pictures to life. That is all that I have for you. I hope that that has been helpful. Once you finish your project, go ahead and save it into your Canva account. Then also save it on your individual devices. That way you can pull it up and use it on your YouTube channel. I am done. Thank you for joining. Again, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Be well, live free, and prosper.